What is a bear's favorite alcoholic drink?
I don't know, Leah. What is a bear's favorite alcoholic drink?
A white bear claw. Because a white claw.
Yeah,
like,
no,
it's
I
a
get
white
it.
Bear
I get it. Anyways.
Hey guys.
I'm Sydney.
I'm Leah.
And this is Sn'L Pillowtalk Podcast.
Episode 2.
Leah.
Yeah.
What was your ick of the week?
Okay. So I was watching Love Island. Yeah.
Which one?
UK version. UK. No, because USA sucks.
No, but what
USA.
season?
The current one. The All Stars. Yeah.
Okay, go.
We're both Love Island fans, but she hasn't been able to watch the new All Star season because she doesn't have the illegal website that I have.
No, one of my friends gave me their Peacock password.
What?
Yeah.
Can I have it?
Love me some friends. Okay. Go.
Whoa. Okay. Whoppa. Anyway. Chandler Bing.
Anyways,
Okay.
Leah,
what
what is your ick of the week?
So when I was watching Love Island, I realized that I get really icked out when men get, like, overly angry, so much so that they're just, like, they look like, I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
But, like, basically there was a guy, something very minimal happened, and he blew up about it. He was like, no, there's a no, sorry, the accent. And you do I have mud written across my forehead, like, I can't do this shit. I fancy you, but you not fancy me. And he made a huge deal out of some random shit.
That was the worst British accent I think I've heard in my life.
Well,
You really were turning into Nicki Minaj there for a second. You were doing like the. I was getting like super bass from that because you were like ba ba ba.
got my heartbeat running away, yeah. Hit you like a drum and you pull it away, yeah.
Okay,
Hit you
anyways.
hit a boom, 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 and you got that super bass.
Okay, my ick of the week. When you're playing like a table game at a party and it includes a ping pong ball. Any table game with a ping pong ball. And they chase it, but, like, they do that little, like, chase, and I'm like...
Just so, if you watch the first episode, there's a theme here. Her first ick was a penguin waddle when it's cold out. Her second ick is when they go for a ball.
They're like...
What do you want him to do, be in a wheelchair?
No. What the fuck? No, because they're, like, hunched over and, like, chasing it, and I'm like, you can walk like a normal person to it, and then lean down and grab it. Like, you don't have to do that.
I feel like the ick is also sometimes when you're trying to look for it. Like, you're just like,
No, that's so...
And then you're, like, looking under the couch, like, you're like, where did this thing go?
No, and then they spot it at the back of the couch, and then they're like, everyone get up! And then...
Joe, come over and help me lift this up!
If you are not a member of Delta...
If you're not a member of John Sigma Apple Fuji Phi Pond, get the fuck out!
Okay, what did Sydney cry over this week? There are so many options.
I think a better something is what didn't
Sydney cry. No, that's literally what I'm trying to figure out right now, because I'm like, I have a million
It's not because
choices.
she's depressed, it's because she's an emotional person.
I am
not
a very,
because,
very emotional person. Oh, wait, I got it, okay.
I'm sorry, do you have it? I didn't get
I
that.
didn't get
You got it?
No, I was trying to come up, okay. So
You got it?
I got it, bitch. God. Anyways, okay. 3 options. One of them I cried over. The other 2 I did not. So I just watched the most recent I'm Looking at You. Anyways, I just watched the most... I'm gonna fucking kill her. You done? I just watched... Some of us have meetings in an hour.
Fine, okay, go. You too, actually. Go.
I just watched the most recent Percy Jackson episode. It's the
yeah.
season finale. Sobbed.
Don't spoil it.
I know.
Okay.
Sobbed.
I believe that.
Like,
that's
sobbed. Second one. The newest After movie just came out on Netflix. And at this point, like, I watched the first 2, And then I was like, shit, I gotta watch the third one.
Hoover thing?
No, that's it ends with us. After is the one with fucking Trevor. That.
Okay, I've never seen those, but I've seen that meme with like Dylan Sprouse.
Anyway, so this is the fifth movie, I think. And I watched the first two because I wanted to watch the first two. And then I watched the third one because I watched the first two. Fourth one, and so on and so forth. So at this point, I'm watching number 5 because I have to. You know? Like, I have not watched 4 movies not to watch the 5th one. And yeah, I don't want to spoil it because it is kind of, it's not like
this is the longest explanation of I watched a movie and cried ever.
Sorry. So option number 2, I watched the newest After movie and sobbed my eyes out. Option number 3.
Oh no.
I went to Starbucks and they got my order wrong. So, run over again. Did I cry at Percy Jackson? Did I cry at the newest After movie? Or did I cry because Starbucks got my order wrong?
You definitely cried over Percy Jackson. I know you definitely cried over Percy Jackson. Starbucks, I believe, but also, I don't think you cried at the After movie. There's no way it was that good. But your face! You can't know! Well, now I know it's wrong! There's no way you cried
at the After movie! It was so sad! No, because he got his happy... Oh, wait.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Oh,
I'm not watching that shit.
Spoilers. He got his happy ending finally, and, he walked in the door to his kid and his wife, and I was... Sobs. Straight sobs.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways.
It took him 5 movies to
get his
walk into a house and be happy.
Yes, it did.
Oh, Sam. No, okay. Sorry.
Which brings us to a great transition into this episode. Exes
and everything in between.
Yes, because we count situationships. So, quick rundown. In high school, I dated a guy for 1.5 years. I broke up with him. I, don't think I mourned that relationship, which kind of makes me feel like a dick. But at the same time, it was one of those things. It was 1.5 years. I was over it. It was done. I
feel like the longer you're in a relationship, the less you mourn it when it's over because you know you're not going to be missing anything.
Exactly.
Because if it's, a 1-month thing, you have to... if it ends, you're just oh, wow, well, this could have been, and this could have been, and we could have had this. So, there's so many unknowns, so you mourn that. But in a relationship that was, a year or 2, you know what it was like.
Exactly.
There's no one... You're okay, I don't miss it.
Yeah.
Maybe you miss them a little bit, but, it's not... I don't... Yeah.
Yeah. And then, after that, I dated a guy in this... I had, a little summer fling for a few weeks. I had, a little summer thing for a few weeks.
What was it like?
It was fine. It wasn't anything...
Did you go swimming? Or,
Yeah. Stop.
Did you, rock climb? I don't know, man.
Seeing as I was in a foreign country... Wait, that doesn't mean I didn't rock climb.
What? No, Sydney's only America has rocks.
God, haven't you heard of Mount Everest?
Only Americans are dumb enough to climb rocks.
Literally, though. Anyways.
No.
And then, after that, I went to college, and I dated a guy for, 2 weeks. We were both meh, no.
I want you to show me photos of these guys.
I will.
At some point.
I will later. And then finally, that leads me to not. Oh my god! Finally, that leads me to the one we will be discussing today, who was indeed not a relationship, but a... Okay, so this is a whole whirlwind. I get, whiplash going through this shit.
Okay.
Anyway, so... I met this guy. We'll call him Sal. I met Sal because it makes sense to me in my brain. But anyways.
Because you're salty about it.
Because I'm salty. I met this guy. We'll call him Sal.
Okay.
At a party in January through mutual friends. One of our mutual friends was throwing it. So I went with a group. He went. Whatever. And the second he started talking to me, one of my friends comes over. He walks over. He pulls me, he goes, hold on, pulls me aside and goes, no. Like, that is an awful, do not do it.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, it's
You
fine.
didn't listen to this
No.
man? Dude, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Men don't tell you to not get with another man unless it's bad. Men are like, yeah, boy, go get with... If a guy tells you, no, that guy's not good, like, listen. Because guys don't do that unless they're so serious and have real reasons. Like, listen. So, that was mistake number one.
Oh, and it keeps happening. So, that person came, pulled me aside, and was like, don't do it, no. Sal's roommate comes up to me and he's like, do not. I'm telling you right now, this is such a bad idea. Do not do it.
The
and I'm
roommate is crazy.
No,
that's breaking bro code right there.
And I'm like, no, you don't get it. Like, it's fine. It's just, like, this is, like, the first, like, 3 hours of me meeting this guy. And I'm
You don't get it. You only know him way better than me. You only know how he is with other girls, but you don't get it. I get it. Because he's hot. Sorry. No? If he's not even hot, why are we doing this?
Hold on. Hold on. Let me get to it. Anyways, so, like, I know this guy for, like, 3 hours at this point. All of these people are coming up to me and are like, do not. And I'm like, it's fine. Like, we'll go on a date, or maybe I won't ever talk to him again after this, you know? Not that big of a deal.
That's what happens to me.
And so, we exchanged snaps at the end of the night.
Okay.
And we're, like, snap texting, which, red flag. Red fucking flag.
Wait, but that's what I do with my situation of girly, because he has my number, but he doesn't actually text me. He'll just communicate with me over Snapchat. Anyway.
No. So he snap texted me. We went out on a date 2 days later. Just kind of drove around type of thing, because he has a cool car.
Well, is it a Volvo?
It's like a
2004.
It's actually the same exact, not like the same exact, but the same make, model, and color as Ted Bundy's car. And, like, he prides himself in that. That wasn't your
second red flag?
He prides himself in that. And
First of all, like, you're saying this man looks like something out of a trash can.
No,
you're
okay, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, because he is attractive. But you know when your, like, feelings are now involved, and you're like, even if I was attracted to you then, I refuse to be attracted to you now?
No, because I don't fall for unattractive people.
I don't know, we drove around for, like, 4 hours, I think, and hung out in a parking lot, and talked for 4 fucking hours. And then going on from there, we see each other a few times a week.
A few times a week?
Yeah, a few times a week. And then I think it's going great and dandy, and then we have the conversation of, so, like,
what are we?
And he's like, I don't really have time for a girlfriend, yada yada yada. And I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, no, I'm fine, thanks, I'm fine.
Can I pause you right there?
Yeah. Slay. And then we keep going on, like, just no definition, but, like, we're exclusive, but we're not dating.
What? No, that's bullshit.
Exactly.
I would not know.
And then...
Never be exclusive with a guy if you're not... What's the point? What is the point? Like, that's just them keeping you on a string so they don't have to lose you, but they don't have to have you.
Exactly.
They don't do that
No,
ever.
and, like, this entire time, we're, like, texting, like, there are feelings involved.
Yeah.
But it's still that situationship thing. And then, come April, he had to go somewhere over the weekend. I was working in the weekend, so we didn't see each other for, like, 4 days. And then he texted me while I was at work, but I didn't have my phone.
Yeah.
So I get off of work, and I call him, and he, like, told me he was back. So I call him, and I'm like, hey. He's like, oh, my God, I missed you so much. I really need to see you tonight. Like, I missed you so much.
See,
please.
that's like...
Exactly.
If a guy said that... A guy is never... I would be like, holy shit, like,
exactly.
Yeah.
Now you know why I was stuck in this cycle.
Now I get it.
Anyways, so he's like, I really need to see you. Like, please, can we hang out tonight? I really just want to see you. And I was like, yeah, of course. I'm on my way home now. I just gotta grab food quick, and then, like, anytime works. And he says, okay, I'm going out with my friends to get dinner. I'll be there around 9:30.
Okay.
9 approaches, and I text him, and I'm like, hey, just making sure you're still, like, coming over. Like, what time are you coming over? Yada, yada, yada. I don't get a response. Okay. 9:30. Nothing. 9:45 happens, and I text him, and I'm like, hey, just wanted to make sure you're still coming. Are you okay? 10:30. 11 o'clock, I text him again, and I'm like, dude, seriously, if you're gonna stand me up, at least fucking text me. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have used the F word. whatever. And then, I think it's like 12:30, I get a giant paragraph back that's pretty much like, fuck you, I had a hard weekend, like, you don't understand.
Oh, shit.
Yada yada. And I'm like, you called?
He called
When I called him, he was like, I miss you so much, please, let's hang out tonight, yada yada yada. And then you're gonna go tell me to go fuck myself?
Because you expected him to come when he said he was going to
Exactly.
come?
Exactly.
The audacity.
So at that point, I was kind of like, you know what? That's it. We're done. I am not, back to what you said about the fucking anger issues, I am not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not playing that game. And so...
There it is. That's the egg! That's the egg! That's the egg!
No. So, his roommate, problem, is a mutual friend.
Mm.
And it was his birthday, like, 3 days after.
Okay.
And so we all went over, I was told that Sal would not be there. So I went over with the intention not to see Sal, to pick up the roommate before we left to go where we were going. Get there, one of my friends has to step out and take a call, so we're there longer than we expected, and Sal walks in.
Lovely.
And tries to jump into my conversation with my one friend.
Oh, I was really glad you
nothing...
said conversation when you said jump in. I was like,
no,
wait,
no,
what?
No. Jumped into my conversation, because we're all talking at this point. So, like, he's trying to jump into the conversation with me and my one friend, and I'm sitting here, like, you literally told me to fuck off 48 hours ago. Like,
he's just acting like it's normal.
He's acting like nothing ever happened, yada, yada, yada. And, like, so we all leave. And as we're leaving, I'm a nice person, so I hold the door for people. I was holding the door open. I was the last one out.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I was closing the door, and he fucking, like, winks at me.
Winks is crazy.
And I'm like, you told me to fuck off 48 hours ago. Like, I don't know what's happening.
Does he have memory issues?
And then a few weeks go by, and he tries to slide back in. And then I go in for a procedure the next month where I'm on, like, laughing gas.
Yeah.
And he slides back in.
Because is he, like, texting you or Snapchatting you?
Texting me.
Like, number texting?
No, Instagram texting.
That's worse than Snapchat. I'm not even gonna lie. That's worse
literally,
than Snapchat.
Literally, Instagram texting. And I'm like, you literally have my number. You told me to fuck off via phone number. Like, anyway.
What?
So he's like, now, like, Instagram texting me, and I'm like, what is happening? And he keeps doing that on and off all summer.
All
and
summers.
I'm like, what is going on?
You met this guy in January, and now it's summer?
Hold on.
Oh my
God. Gets so much worse. And then he texts me 2 days later, posts with his girlfriend.
Oh!
Who, she seems like such a sweet person. I'm not gonna lie, I cyberstalked her. Everyone fucking does it. And she seems like such a genuinely nice person that I genuinely think we would get along if we ever, like, met each other. But anyways, I was obviously stalking her, trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
They started talking before we broke up.
Oh my. But you weren't dating.
Or broke up, whatever.
Before he told you to
You
fuck
know,
off, yeah.
before he told me to. And I'm like, damn, I feel like shit. Come to find out, this same day he picked me up for our first date, like 20 minutes before, he dropped one of my friends off. Not that girl, a different girl. But dropped her off. And then came and picked me up. And I'm like, holy shit, I feel icky. And then, so I am completely no longer, like, because when he used to text me, I used to kind of be, like, short answers back type of thing.
Dry.
And then at this point now, I know you have a girlfriend. I'm not going to text you back. Like, you text me,
what
you're
kind of
getting
things was
left
he
on
texting
red.
you? Like, flirty stuff? Like...
A little bit of everything. A little bit of flirty stuff, a little bit of, oh my god, that's so, like, cool that you did this, like, swiping up on stories and stuff like that.
Ooh, yeah.
Exactly. And so at this point, I'm not going to text you back, you have a girlfriend. It's done. Like,
we respect the girlfriends. We respect.
Exactly.
We respect.
And then I feel like he kind of understood that.
Yeah.
And then I get a text at the end of October from him.
Being, like, mad at this.
No, it was, like, the end of October, beginning of November. I don't really fully remember. And he texted me, and he's like, hey, how are you? Or, like, something along those lines. And I'm like, what? And then, because I'm me, I go to this girl's, like, socials. And his socials. Photos are taken down of each other. Like, they broke up. Mm. And so I'm like, why? Did you break up with her and instantly slide back into my DMs? A, I feel like shit because you refused to date me and then you go off and date, like,
Bro, if
someone
my
else.
ex, like, slid into someone else's DMs, like, immediately after, I'd be like, well, did you ever really care about me? Like,
Yeah.
did you ever actually like me?
Yeah, no.
Like, what?
No, yeah, that's the feeling. And then, guys, it's January now of the next year.
It's 2024.
Let me update you further. So,
Why is this?
in December, I went on a trip, and he swiped up.
favorite rocket ship. Sorry.
In December, I went on a vacation, and he swiped up.
To
and
my
he was
home
like,
country.
No, it was a different one.
Oh.
Sorry. And he was like, oh my
She
god.
has so many vacations.
He was like, oh my god, this is so cool, yada yada yada. I really wanted to go here.
Okay.
And I just liked it. And I was like, I'm not fucking
Where
with
were
this.
you? I need to know.
I was somewhere, I can't say because, like, it has to do with our school.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I knew you went there. I forgot. I was thinking like a country, not okay.
No,
Yeah,
not
okay.
a country.
Okay.
Not a country.
She
like
did.
an
She
event.
went. I'm mixed race. My family's from Ecuador. She went to Ecuador over Christmas break, and I was so jealous. I want to go. That's my dream vacation.
Oh my
Anyway,
God, it's so
continue.
Anyways, so I go to this place. He swipes up. He's like, oh my god, this is so cool. Like,
Mhm.
I really wanted to go here, yada, yada, yada. I like the message. Leave it at that, whatever. And then I see him, because I work,
Did you heart the message?
yeah, I hearted
Okay.
the message. Like, you know, you just double tap,
Yeah.
done, whatever. And so I saw him at a hockey game I was at.
Okay. Here.
Here.
Okay.
Yeah. This was
recent.
last weekend.
I was gonna say, this is recent.
This was last weekend. And
Hockey season.
he looked at me and he like smiled and waved type of thing. And then I get a text. No, here's the funniest part. So I'm at this hockey game. I see him. I'm hoping he doesn't see me.
Okay.
He clearly sees me. And I get a text. Haha, hi.
Oh.
And then 2 minutes later, unsent.
What?
And I'm like, you don't think I saw that?
No, just because you get notifications. Why
Literally.
do people think you won't? Like, you'll get, the notification doesn't disappear. The notification that they sent the message will always be there, even if you unsend the message.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then 2 days ago, he slid back in again. And then finally today, I saw him walking to class. And let me replay it for you exactly. I'm chilling, walking to my class, women's studies, feminism, killing it. He walks past me and goes, hey, sup? Excuse you?
The overconfidence, like, hey, what's up? Like she wants
And I'm sitting here and I'm like, dude, no, you lost your chance in April.
Bro.
And like,
He's down bad.
no, because
I think he's just stormy.
my roommate, I always update her whenever any of this happens.
Of
And she
course.
keeps asking me, she's like, why haven't you blocked him? So, the first reason why I won't block a person, that I will admit to people, is that it feels rude. The second reason
Oh my god. Do tell.
that I don't honestly even want to admit to myself is that I think a part of me, like, still cares about him.
Yeah.
Because, like, you're not that close with someone for 4 months, know all of the ins and outs of their life,
Yeah.
and don't give a shit about them. Because, like, and
Yeah.
I think that's one of the worst things, is, like, it was, even now, it's, like, really toxic, but if he texted me telling me he needed something, I'd be over there in a heartbeat to help him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Which is so shitty to, like, a feeling
Yeah.
to have, but, like, I don't know. I just, ugh.
Well, I think, okay, also though, like, when you block someone, like, they can't reach out to you. If they want to talk to you, they can't. So when you block someone, you're cutting them out of your life, and cutting someone out of your life
Is a
who you
lot.
really wanted in it, especially, like, romantic, like, that's hard.
Exactly.
I totally get it.
Exactly.
Blocking is like a new extreme. It's like, all right, it's done. Like,
Yeah. And, like, if I blocked him on Instagram, he has my Snap and my number. If I blocked him on Snap,
Yeah.
he has my number.
you can
If
block
I
him on all that.
If I blocked him on all of that, like,
He knock on your
he
door.
has, yeah, he he knows my friends. He, like, so even that.
Not me.
But then again, I don't think he'd give a shit that much to go through his friends.
If he had the effort to go through friends to get to you, then he probably, like, I'd be like, okay, well, maybe he, like, actually changed. But, like,
I don't think...
Well, change is a...
I don't think you texted me, wow, you have a girlfriend.
I forgot about that part.
Or, like,
yeah,
right
that's
when
true,
you
that's
broke
true.
up with your girlfriend. Like, I'm
fair.
like, I don't want to be your in-between person.
Yeah.
Like, I refuse to be anyone's in-between person.
I have, like, I don't have, like, dating horror stories, because I haven't had many situationships.
Must be nice.
Not really, because I like attention.
Literally! Reason number 3 why not to block people. I like attention.
Need me, treat me, love me. That's not the quote, but you know what I mean.
Pick me.
Pick me,
Choose me.
love me.
Fun fact, I have a video of Leah playing Derek in that. Remember
I forgot about that. No, I was Meredith.
No,
Oh.
you were Derek. Because you're the one that was
Adam
Meredith,
was right.
and you couldn't get the line right, and you had one line, and Adam is giving it his fucking all, and it takes like 8 shots before you finally figure out your line is Meredith. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's you.
So, like, I only have one ex, and I dated this person in between, for 3 months, in between senior year of high school and freshman year of college, and I broke it off. Not, like, nothing happened. Like, that's why I don't have. It's not even a horror. Nothing happened. Treated me right. Well, very high school. Very
high school, right?
He treated me like a high school boy would, and okay. So one day I got to his house. Again, like, we're in high school, so it's not like the parents are at the house. It's not like you walk in, like, knock on someone's dorm, like, it's just them there. Like, so he's on the second floor, like, way over here. Door's here. I'd literally have to walk through their whole house to get to him. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not walking through your whole house unannounced. I was like, no. And I was like, can you please come out and get me? He again texts me. No. Bro? I am your girlfriend. I'm begging him to come out to the car to get me. All I'm asking is, hey, come outside and bring me into your house. That's all I'm asking. I literally begged him. He still said no. When I say I was begging him, I literally spent 10 minutes sitting in my car. 10 minutes sitting in my car. During those 10 minutes, texting him. And during those 10 minutes, he would just be like, no. So I did that.
I would have broken up with him right then and there. I'd have been like, no? Okay, bye.
But yeah, anyway, that relationship ended not because anything happened, just because I just, like, lost romantic feeling. And this is really bad. But
those are the worst, because I feel so
you're
bad
like,
when
why?
I break up with people over losing feelings.
Well, and it took me a long time to, like, come to terms with, like, how... Because I was still sad. Even though I was the one who broke it off, it took me, like, a month to, like, feel okay about it. But every time I thought, I was like, well, if I stayed with him, would I be happy? No. I didn't want to be with him romantically. And it took me a long time to realize this, but I had an attachment to him as a person. But I didn't want to be with him romantically. So that's why I broke it off with him. But it took me so, like, long to, like, it actually tore me apart for a long time. Like, even when we were broken up, like, I'd call him on the phone and, like, talk to him because I needed to talk to him. Like, stuff like that. Like,
it's just the love that's lost.
Yeah.
Type of thing. And I think, back to, like, what happened with me, I think the ultimate feeling isn't that I'm mourning the loss of the relationship that I had.
Yeah.
But mourning the loss of the relationship I could have. The potential.
Yeah, exactly.
That was there that, like, never had the time of day.
Exactly.
But, like, again, with my 1.5-year relationship, I broke up with him and the next day I was fine. Because, like, I saw...
Because there's nothing else to imagine.
I saw that potential. I saw what happened, and I was like, yeah, this just isn't going to work out. But no, on a happier note, with happy relationships, going back to this thing I had in the summer.
This past summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I was abroad so I've been abroad twice. So previously I talked about being abroad and meeting a guy. That was my senior year of high school. And then I just this past summer went abroad again when Mans was still in and out of my DMs. Anyways, so I met this one guy And he was, like, so sweet, so nice. Treated me exactly how,
Where, like, what nationality? Again?
He's from here.
Oh, he's from here. You
like, not here, but, like, he's from America.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But I met him when I was in France, which is really funny. But anyways, so I met him, and he was, like, the nicest person on the planet.
Side note, when I was 10, I met a boy in Mexico, and he was really cute. That's all I have to say.
He was really cute.
Anyway, what's up?
So, yeah.
I wonder where he is now all the time.
Come back.
No, I just wonder, like, what does he look like now? Like, is he a frat boy? Is he, like, drinking beer on a keg now? Is he, like...
Is he doing keg stands?
Yeah, is he doing a keg stand? Like, is he in jail? I don't know, man. Like, I just want to know, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, what's up?
No, anyway, so I met this guy. He treated me right. Did everything like a guy should.
Yeah.
It was, like, the best. Because I met him, like, a week into it. And so it was... Or, no, half a week. So it was the best, like, week and a half.
Okay.
It was, like... so nice. He was such a sweet person. And yeah, we just came back and life didn't work out. So I kind of just, it just fizzled out, which was really sad. But
Yeah.
I think back to it and I'm like, there were beautiful moments. And like nothing happened that I think tarnished those moments. So like, it's just something now nice to look back on and be like, oh, that was a cute week and a half. Like, go me, you know?
That is cute. I like that.
Yeah. So.
Oh! You did that last episode,
No,
too.
I know. So, yeah, I had shitty guy, and then I had a cute little summer thing, and then I had shitty guy.
I was going to say shit guy number 1, shit guy number 2.
No, same shit guy.
Oh.
Same shit guy.
You've had multiple shit guys, though.
But yeah, no. I have a lot of shit exes, and I think at the end of the day, it comes down to my brain being like, oh my god, I can fix that. Because I'm like, yeah, there's potential there. Yeah, they're, like, awful. But there's potential. I promise.
Okay, we watched Saltburn last week. We watched Saltburn last weekend, and this man had just started, like, we could tell, like, but what was his actual name in the show?
Oliver.
Yeah.
Oliver.
Oliver was very clearly, like, off. Like, we were at the point in the movie where we were all like, this guy is a creep.
Okay, but it's...
Hold up! This guy is a freak. And, like, there was a group of us, and we're all just like, ugh, we hate this guy. Sydney goes, guys, I can fix him. And we all go, shut the fuck up!
But it was
cannot fix this man!
It was before any of, like, the crazy shit happened.
It was before the last scene. It was the last scene that took you off. The last scene.
Not the dancing scene. But, like...
When you find out he murdered people.
That's spoiler alert. When you find out, like, he's actually the one that ended up killing everyone. That's when I was like, okay, maybe
okay, but, like, before then, you could... She saw the bathtub scene and was like, yeah, I can fix that.
Stop, that sounds so wrong.
How? The bathroom scene and yeah, I can fix that? How is that wrong?
I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later.
How does that sound? Here's the thing, I don't have a dirty mind, but she does.
I do.
So anything I say, I don't understand. I don't think anything I said was dirty, but apparently it was.
I'll tell you later. We'll talk about it later. I promise.
Mom.
Okay, Mom.
Okay, Mommy.
But yeah, no. Long story short.
Before or after dinner? Before or after my Girl Scout meeting?
Long story short.
Want some Thin Mints?
Yeah, long story short, I have very, very shitty taste in men. Which is so shitty! Oh!
Do we have any current crushes?
Current crushes?
Sydney? Like...
Maybe.
Care to share?
No.
Any details?
No.
But, like, how you met him?
He goes to our school.
Well, yeah. I assume.
I've known him since freshman year.
Okay. And you just recently started liking him, or you've, like, liked him all along?
No, it's kind of... Fuck. I'm trying to figure out how to word this so he doesn't figure it out.
Do you think he's gonna watch this? Is the real question.
I don't know. That's the scary part. How about you? Any crushes? Getting the spotlight off me.
Yeah, actually, my biggest, like, situationship thing is actually current, and it's, like, it's been... It's very interesting, because I... Oh my god, what if he sees this? I hope he... Honestly, though, the thing is...
He would watch it. I know who she's talking about. I'm telling him he would watch it.
Because he likes me, or, like...
He would watch it, yes, and also because he would probably want to know if we were talking about him.
Oh, that's true, because that's true.
If you think it's you,
It's
it
probably
probably
if you think it's you,
is.
it's probably you. You know who you are because yeah.
Yeah, Sal. Fucking watching. No, he's. God. Oh, God. Oh, God!
Well, okay, the thing is, I won't say, like, how I know him, because then it's going to be way too up. Because then if you, But, like, the thing is, I like him. Like, I'd actually want a relationship with him. And I just can't tell what he thinks of me because he's very on and off. Like, we talked 24/7 before, so it's February 1st. Like, before winter break, talking 24/7. Each other's, like, number one best friend on Snapchat. Like, so you can see that. We talked all the time. Like absolute, like, we were just all the time. And then break happened, and he just, like, didn't talk to me at all. So and we had hung out one time before that, and nothing happened, like, nothing. So I still don't know if he actually sees me in a romantic way, because, like, it's not, like, like, nothing, you know what I mean? So, he didn't, like, talk to me, but then after break, he would, like, after a week into school starting again, he still really hadn't talked to me, so I was like, okay, he just doesn't like me, it's kind of done. And then he, like, started reaching out more again. And, like, like, now we talk more. Like, now we talk a lot more again. The past 2 days, we've been talking a lot, actually. And so I'm like, what is this? What is this? Because basically my mind is just in a big confused puddle because I don't know what he thinks of me, but I know I really like him and I'd want something more, but I can't tell what he thinks of me, and it's just stuck in this loop, and I don't want to be stuck in it anymore. I'm not the kind of person who likes to be in something. If you're not going to give it to me, I don't want it. Like, I need to start moving on. I need to go live my life and not have you in the back of my mind.
No.
So it's like I want to answer, but it's not. I don't know. I call it a situationship, but is that actually what it is? I don't know, because I don't know what he thinks. Like, there's girls I know, they know it's a situationship because, like, they kiss, or they, like,
I would say you're in the flirting phase. I wouldn't even say you're situationship.
Well, I don't even know. Well, because
or okay, put in the comments if she's in the flirting or the situationship phase.
But keep in mind, we've actually had some, like, deep conversations, like, about our families, and so it's not like a surface level thing. So it's like, it's not just, like, a basic flirting, but, like, I don't know what he thinks of me. So is it a situationship? It's, like, it's so confusing.
Yeah. That's one thing that sucks, because there's so many different. There's the talking stage, the flirting stage, the situationship, the dating, the blah blah. Yeah, I used to be able to go up to a kid on a playground and be like, "I'll give you my apple juice for your apples," and then boom, trade. We fucking won. Bro, did I tell you, when I was in preschool, there were these 3 guys in my class. I don't know these stories. They just get relayed to me by older people
who
witnessed them. So there were these 3 guys, and I used to call them my princes. And if they didn't give me what I wanted, they were no longer my princes. So there was one day, one of them, I think it was something along the lines of, like, I had a ham Lunchable and he had a turkey one. And I wanted his turkey one. And I told him...
Wait, you choose turkey over ham?
I'm making... It was something along those lines. I don't remember the exacts of the story. But anyways, I had, like, a ham Lunchable, he had, like, a turkey one, and I wanted to trade. And so I told him, mind you, this is, like, 3 or 4-year-old Sydney. And I'm like, trade or else you're no longer my prince. And he's like, no, I want mine. And I said, fine, you're no longer my prince. And then I stormed off, and he starts crying. Like, crying. And I'm like, God, no. Like, nowadays, I'm like, holy shit, I was a dick. Maybe this is all karma coming to bite me in the ass. Anyways.
No, because, like, most little kids were monsters. I was a monster as a kid. No. I was such a troublemaker.
Yeah.
No.
And apparently he was, like, crying, and then my teacher told me to go apologize. And so I said, and literally, how it's been relayed to me, I said in the most bitchiest tone, I'm sorry, you can be my prince again. And I'm like, holy fuck.
I wonder
Little Sydney had some tuna. God, I should really text the one, because I'm still friends with one of their sisters. I should really text him and be like, hey, Prince.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I'm not gonna. That's such a bad idea.
That would be like.
That's because like, what if he's dating someone and then that just like.
Oh my god! And she sees it. You would ruin a relationship.
Oh my god! I
bro.
would. I would. Ooh.
That would actually be really bad.
No, I kind of want to like. Speaking of ruining relationships, I want to know what the downfall was of the. Oh yeah, the girl that Sal ended up going out with was my TA, so she controlled my grades.
Right. And she knew who you were. Like she.
I don't know for a fact, but
okay.
I feel like the looks I got in class.
Yeah. I remember you telling me about your TA. I didn't realize that was Sal. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yee.
Yeah. So anyway, I kind of want to know what their downfall story was. Also, I'm a nosy person, so I kind of want to know what everyone's about everything.
I'm so nosy, dude.
Dude. All I'm saying, I saw this on TikTok the other day. It's like if it's available on social media,
then it's not
stalking.
It's public information.
Valid.
I think that no, stalking is like when you go out of your way to like illegally find things out of. If it's online, it's online. Yeah. Just saying.
So to all of you that are looking at this right now, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh my god! Wait, now I'm like, oh my god, is he gonna watch this?
We should do a red flag list.
Red flag list?
Yeah.
Slay. I have one hanging up on my wall in my room.
No, like of men, like red flags for men.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. A majority of them are from Sal. So, let's run through them.
She keeps a real list.
I do. I have a real list on my door, and it's with red sticky notes. Easy.
Love it.
Easy enough.
The only one I'm trying to think of like a common. I don't know, college guys, I just don't trust people in general, so, like, to me, like, I don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if a guy is in a
frat boys, military boys, that sounds wrong. I respect our military, I respect our armed forces. Men are a little fishy.
And I'm not saying, like, there are girls I know who are, like, in relationships, like, good relationships with people in frats, but the majority of frat guys that I have met are, like, get with a new girl every single weekend, so I can't imagine, like, actually trusting them in a relationship or them being in a relationship.
If you talk to me about your creatine, nope, I'm sorry. That is
what
such
about
a red
muscle
flag.
Milk?
No, I'm sorry. When it's like, yeah, I need to get this for this X amount of creatine and this creatine and that creatine, I'm like, what?
I think an ick is when people carry, like, those jugs of water. Like, why are you carrying a gallon? Take your water bottle, drink it, and refill it. That's what I do. Just refill it.
There's a water fountain station on every
single
floor
building. Oh my god.
In every building.
Like, why are you carrying on a jug? Refill it.
Ick.
We're not living in a drought. Like, refill it.
Yeah. No, so yeah, ick list. Creatine level.
Shoes. The shoes men wear ick me out sometimes.
Really?
It depends on the shoe. I don't have like a...
I think my favorite is when the...
Sometimes Converse are kind of an ick. Converse are an ick, I'm not gonna lie.
The biggest ick for me, which is gonna be such an unpopular opinion, just football players in general. Like, just their aura. Like, they think they're better than everyone.
Okay, that is very true.
They wear socks with fucking Crocs in 25-degree weather. Put on a pair of sneakers. Or put on fuzzy socks. Like, you are going to freeze your piggies off.
So, okay, for context, so at the school we go to, like, we said this last episode, but we're a big football school. Like, we're Big Ten University, so it's big D1 football. I live in the same facility as a lot of the football players, so whenever I leave my what?
No, I said they live right there.
They literally live, like, right, like, they
right
literally surround me. So, whenever I leave my place, 24/7 am walking by football players. Let me tell you, every single stereotype you have ever thought about it, so true. True. Oh my god, true. Like,
the
scooters?
So
true. Oh my god.
The scooters.
That's
Don't
not
even
even,
get
that's
me
like the
started
least
on the
thing.
Scooters.
Bro, one time I was just walking on the street, and this football player, he was just like, yo, like, he's like, why are you looking at me? I was like, I'm not. Like, I literally looked in his direction. He was like, why are you looking at me? I was like, I was
when
like,
I tell you,
like,
they
yeah. I'm not. Like,
they have egos the size of fucking Mars.
Up here, their egos.
And I'm like, I'm sorry, you couldn't catch a ball last
Saturday.
Oh
my god. Dude, one time a football player, I don't think I told you this, but when there was a football player, do you remember that day you came to film that scene in my living room and there was a guy, he was in the football team. Oh my god. Because one of my roommates knows a lot of the football players. Sometimes some of them are in our house. So this was in the fall. This football player comes over and he has a dog. Oh my god.
That's whose dog it is?
That's whose dog it is. The dog is literally my baby. I literally adore that dog. I took care of him one time and they were at like, oh my god, I adore that dog. But all this football player could talk about was, and I heard this whole, he was like, how many bodies y'all got? He's like, yeah, like, what's y'all's types? Like, this man could not talk about anything besides football and getting with girls. I was like, are there brain cells? Are there brain cells?
Literally, like, they...
Do you have a personality? No.
I will admit, though,
They're not all like that. I'm not saying they are. They're not, but I've met like 5 that are.
It's one of those things that there are enough that it ruins it for the rest.
Exactly. I do actually, I was... Freshman year, I actually did live on the same floor as a football player. He's great. I see him around campus, and he'll be like, hey, how are you? And I'll give him a hug, and we'll catch up. Like, he's a great guy. So, like, there are guys, yeah, he's not like that. And they're not. A lot of them are like that. But then there's the ones that are, like, what I just described, and they ruin
it for the rest of them.
Yeah.
Because, I agree. Yeah. I know, like, a few of them that are, like, the nicest people on the planet. But that little batch of, like, rotten ones...
Who you always encounter. So exactly. You see them a lot more because they're more loud and obnoxious. Exactly. By the way, a very well-known football player who's, like, not just well-known at our school, but, like, you could probably... Like, a lot of people... If you follow college football, you probably have heard this name. He went to class and literally did not bring a backpack. He only took out his phone and watched Netflix the whole class.
They do that. I'm not sure if I told you
this. They don't do class. They don't.
Yeah, I watched Outer Banks with one 2 semesters ago. Yeah. Love is hard. Exes don't want to slide out, and sometimes shit sucks, but you have to know the awful to know the good. Yeah. Anyways, I'm Sydney.
I'm Leah.
And this has been Sn'L Pillowtalk.
See you next time.
Bye.